Hi friends. So today I went to the post office and I sent off two 9 by 12 manila envelopes, each one filled with a letter and a copy of my manuscript called Letters to Colin Firth. One was to Colin Firth's agency in London and one to his agent in LA. And what I was asking for was maybe that he would write a little blurb for the back of my book. Even if it was something really funny or crazy or dismissive, like this woman from the Midwest is insane, it would be hilarious and fun and amazing. And I don't know, who knows, maybe even at some point he might read one or two of the letters in that manuscript. Yes, it is going to be published. The amazing people at Sundress Publications accepted it. The judge chose it as a winner for their chapbook competition, and they're going to publish it as a PDF probably in December or January. I'm also turning it into a print book and going to add illustrations so that it's a little bit longer than its 30 letters, because it was written during the month of April, and a letter every day. It was in fact my project for National Poetry Writing Month, where you're supposed to write a poem every day. I was really struggling, but I needed to write. And finally I came up with this idea, a letter to Colin Firth every day. And no, I don't know him. And yes, he's mostly an imaginary correspondent, somebody I thought up, somebody I know very little about, but I found myself able to say things to this sort of potential kind stranger that had to be said. And of course, for years I've had this long-term celebrity crush on Colin Firth and made a good use of this crush, making fun of myself at readings, etc., to the point where my friends all know about it and hopefully recognize that I'm not actually crazy. I don't stalk the poor man or anything like that. I just think there's something amazing about admitting to the sense of vulnerability, that we want closeness and connection even with a stranger. Anyway, I'm super nervous about having sent off this particular letter to Colin Firth because, of course, I never expected him to read any of the ones that I wrote during that month of April. So I'm hoping for all kinds of good vibes from you, my friends out there. And I'm hoping that if somebody in the agency does actually read them, they at least understand that I'm not crazy, or at least not any crazier than the average poet. And Mr. Firth, I do respect. You're a private person as well. You're not obligated to respond to everything. But a little blurb for the back of my book would be amazing. Anyway, friends, so this blog is usually about you all and what I hope for you, and that is that you try things, even if it feels crazy, even if you go to the post office desperately hoping the post person does not ask you why you're sending two 9 by 12 manila envelopes to Colin Firth. All right, have a good evening. Bye.